Hi everybody, welcome back to Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. We got some things to do, and the first thing we have to do is talk to Arata. Hey, that punch stung. I'll give you that. That was a really childish thing for you to do back there. But that's not necessarily a bad thing either. Hey, Tripmon. Thanks! You plan on staring at me all quiet like that all day or something? Cut it out, Tripmon. It's weird and embarrassing seeing that. I mean, I guess that's kind of your thing, but still. Actually, to be honest, I have something I need to ask you. Because of all the trouble I ran into, I'm starting to feel like I'm falling behind the rest of you in terms of sheer strength and whatnot. I hate just leaving all the cool stuff to you and Nokia, so I want you to come with me for a little while. I'll file this as a proper case, so now you can do it as part of your job, right? Then now we have to talk to... Hey, Kyoko, you got smaller. I'll take you back to the office if you're ready. Shall we return to make preparations? Sure. Let us return to our detective agency then. Ah, yes, a new case has just been submitted to the office from a Digimon. I'd like you to take it. This case is a little tricky. It needs to be taken care of by a human. It's too much of a Digimon at heart. Oh, I'm too much of a Digimon at heart, and so I have decided you should take care of it. You may choose to begin whenever you like. As always, check the whiteboard, and then I'll have the client come over for a meeting. Digiline. Got it. As long as you're safe, it is... Is it still dangerous in Tokyo? Be careful. 6 new cases. Dr. Dadamon again. Taomon. Angemon. This is it. Terriermon. I want to be a better friends with humans. That's why I need a secret human scoop. Huh. Sure. Ah, you must be the detective in charge. When the interdimensional wall broke down, I was sent from the digital world to this one. Right now, there are Digimon in this world that are afraid, don't know where they are, and think of humans as their enemies. I would rather not see humans as my enemy. I'd still like to think there is a way that humans and Digimon can coexist peacefully. I didn't know what to do, so that's when I heard about you guys and how you have solved many problems for Digimon. So I'd like to examine you in detail. Please show me all the good that humanity has to offer. I suppose if I've got no choice. Okay. Okay. Really? Hooray! Thank you so much! Tripmon, sorry to interrupt, but I know it's sudden, but there's another case I'd like you to take. It seems someone has run out on a bill at the restaurant in Shibuya. The restaurant staff is asking for help in tracking down the perpetrator. It's been a while since we've had a case fit for a detective. Please handle this one as well. We're just all standing in front of Shibuya. Ah, you're the detective, aren't you? Please, right this way. I sent in the request. I work in the cafe. Please, I need your help tracking down the arresting this criminal who ran out without paying. Earlier today, at around 2 p.m., a diner took up and left without paying for their meal. I was here in the cafe with my husband. As usual, I was dealing with the customers and my husband was cooking. Then I think Then, I think it was about 5 minutes to 2, I went out to the back door to go and phone my friend, and I left my husband in charge of the cafe. While I was on the phone, I heard a voice crying from inside the cafe. "It's a Dine Dash!" So I immediately hung up and went back into the cafe. But when I got inside, my husband wasn't there. He had run out of the cafe after the criminal. Before I went out for the phone call, there had been more than 20 customers in the cafe, but when I heard the shout and came back in, 4 customers had gone. As I thought my husband had gone after the criminal, I entrusted the cafe to a regular I knew and went out looking for the missing customers. Wow! Were you able to find the 4 missing customers in such a short amount of time? Honestly, I just got lucky. The Dine and Dash occurred about 5 minutes after I went out to make the phone call. These customers must have left during that time. I'm good with faces. It's sort of a talent of mine. They even admit that they were all in the cafe. So I talked to each of them and listened to their stories, but I can't work out who it was. I'm sure one of them must be the criminal, but... So please, go and ask each of them about this and to catch the criminal. Surely the only one who is lying would be the criminal. The other 3 have no reason to lie. Oh my god, it's this kind of gimmick. Oh crap, I hate these. Please investigate the crime. Oh man, it's 2 paths and 2 guy pat. It's a path, the truth teller and the liar story. Crap. The Dine and Dash happened at 2 p.m. exactly, right? At that time, I had almost finished and had got up to go to the restroom. I returned and heard it's a Dine and Dash, and there was a commotion in the cafe. It had nothing to do with me, so I put my money down and left. Yeah, the shouting voice was definitely the waiter. Nishiho is not the criminal. She's a beautiful woman. I fell in love with her as soon as I first saw her. And I spent my entire lunch eating cheap, spicy curry and staring at her. But after someone shouted out, "It's a Dine Dash!" Nishiho left the cafe. The criminal obviously ran out of the cafe before that shout. That's not Nishiho. Nishiho must be the other person. You. There was another person named Yotsuya who left at the same time as I did. No one behind the till, so I didn't know where to leave my money. But she left it by the register, so I did too. Then I followed her out of the cafe. I also heard someone shout about the Dine Dash, but I don't know who. It sounded like a man's voice, one man shouting once. Wait a minute. I was the one who yelled out, "It's a Dine Dash." The cafe owner man who had heard me went running after the criminal. I was curious about the Dine Dash, so after that I went straight up to the counter, placed the money there, and left. I could only see the criminal from behind, and it was a woman. I tried to run after her too, but I lost the sight of both the waiter and the criminal. Wait a minute. Okay, let's think. It's kind of hard to think with you guys looking over my shoulder. Okay. Terrymon, what do you think? Dine Dash happened at 2 p.m. exactly, right? At the time I had almost finished, then I got up to go to the restroom. Returned heard the Dine Dash, and there was a commotion in the cafe. It had nothing to do with me, so I put my money down and left. Yeah, the shouting voice was definitely the waiter. There was another person named Yotsuya who left about the same time as I did. No one behind the till, so I didn't know where to leave my money. But she left it by the register, so I did too. Then I followed her out of the cafe. I also heard someone shouting about a Dine Dash, but I don't know who. It sounded like a man's voice. One man, shouting once. I was the one who yelled out, "It's a Dine Dash." The cafe owner man who heard me went running after the criminal. I was curious about the Dine Dasher, so after that I went straight up to the counter, placed the money there, and then left. I could only see the criminal from behind. It was a woman. I tried to run after her too, but I lost sight of both the waiter and the criminal. You said it was the waiter. You said it was a man. He said it was him. Nishiho is not the criminal. She's a beautiful woman. I fell in love with her as soon as I first saw her, and I spent my entire lunch eating cheap spicy curry and staring at her. But after someone shouted out, "It's a Dine and Dash," Nishio left the cafe. Wait! Wait! The criminal obviously ran out of the cafe before the shout. That's true. Okay, let's add this up. You say you left after the shout, but you left at the same time she left. But she didn't leave till after the you left before the shout. You didn't leave. You left after her, but she left after the shout. You said you were watching her the whole time, but you left. Said she left after the shout. You said you were the one who shouted, but you said the waiter shouted. Wait, what? Ah, deductive reasoning! I'm horrible at this. Ah, my head hurts. Da 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 da. It was definitely the waiter. There was another person named Yatsuya, who was the woman over there, who left at the same time as I did. Wait, she's saying she went to the bathroom. Wait a minute! No one behind the till, so I didn't know where to leave my money. But she left it by the register, so I did too. And I followed her out of the cafe. I also heard someone shout about a Dine and Dash, but I don't know who. It sounded like a man's voice, one man shouting once. You say you left... It's you, I think. How's it going? Do you know who the criminal is? Yes, I do? Really? Please tell me who it is. The criminal is who? Gotta think it over. I see. In that case, please go and collect information from these 4 people. Still, I really wonder where the heck my husband is, seriously. Well, I can actually leave the area? Maybe there's more information. Hey, Matayoshi, can I ask you for help? No, he's just repeating the thing I read earlier. Dang it, Matayoshi, you could have just said, "Wait, Dine Dash." Oh, that's easy. There was another person named Yasuche who left about the same time as I did. No one behind the till, so I didn't... You're probably all saying, "It's that person! It's that person!" Technically, it's... See, that would make me think it was her because he's covering. See, the thing about her is that she says it's the waiter, but he says he's the one who yelled it. And she says she left the same time she did, then the shout happened. So that makes me think she's lying. Oh, I think I'm going to have to go with her because it's one of the 2 women. From what I discern, the nerd makes me think it's her because of the way he's responding, but the other girl says she's coming out of the bathroom. No, I don't. Let me read the stories one more time. Okay, you say that you were leaving the same time she was. She left before you, so you put the money down and left. You say you were watching her the whole time, and she didn't leave till after the shouts, but she said she left before the shouts. Wait a minute! It's her. I'm gonna say Nashiho. Well, Tripmon, that's odd because I think I have a hunch about who it might be. I think the criminal is Ichihara. Huh? Why me? Well, I never did any such thing. If you think I'm the criminal, let's hear your explanation. Well, let's see. Out of the 4 customers, 2 of their stories most definitely didn't match. Isn't that right, Tripmon? Was the waitress really on the phone? Was the man who shouted at the waiter or Ichihara? Is Senpei's love for Nishihara real? That one. Yes, well done! Just what I expect from you, Tripmon. Among the 4 people, there is conflicting testimony. Who's actually shouted, "It's a dine and dash"? Was it the waiter or Ichihara? In that case, you would know your husband's voice well, as you hear him all the time. I forgot about her testimony! Oh! I'm sorry, I just heard a loud cry out suddenly. I can't remember if it was my husband's or not. Oh, I see. In any case, isn't it strange that Ichihara said he was the one who shouted out, whereas Yusta claimed it was the waiter? So that must mean one of them is lying, which means one of them is probably the criminal, right? Wait, but then why are you accusing me and not that Yusahara woman? Well, that's... Tripmon, do you know? Nishio and Senpai's testimony must be correct. Nishio and Senpai must be in love. No, Terrion, don't let me stop you. Yeah, sorry. Come on, Tripmon, you took this case on. It's your responsibility. I have no idea what I'm doing. Come on. You're the detective here. Show me how good you are. So basically, we should trust the Nishio and Senpai's testimony, right? Yes, according to Nishio, there was only one shout, so it can't have been both Ishihara and the waiter. According to Senpai, Nishio left the cafe right after the Dine Dash happened, and Nishio and Yusio left the cafe at almost the same time. Wait, she said she left before the Dine... Ah, I must have misread it! Ah! So essentially, there is no one who came back up Ishia's story. Yatsuya's alibi is backed by the Nishio and Senpai, and they're not the criminal, so we can believe them. This means Yatsuya can't be the criminal. The criminal said the opposite of what Yatsuya said. Yatsuya told us the waiter shouted, but the only one who said he himself shouted out was the criminal is a cheetah. And he's the only one who identified the criminal as a woman! Ah, because he would point him away from himself! I am so stupid! I should never play Sherlock Holmes! I would suck at it! Don't talk such nonsense! I was definitely the one who shouted out. I called out the other customers in the shop to warn them that what this stupid jerk was doing. I already told you, I ran after the criminal. Why are you blaming me? You should be thanking me. Oh dear! I'm sorry. I couldn't catch the criminal. The criminal's here, is it? Is this the guy? You're the one who dined and dashed! Mr. Policeman, this guy here is the one who ran out of the check. This young boy ran out on the check in your restaurant? Right then, he's coming down to the station with me! Case closed! Wow, Tripmon, you really are as good as they say! I picked the wrong person! Right, back to the office. I'm sure Kyoko will want to congratulate you on a job well done. Yes! I didn't pick the right person. She's going to make me drink. Wait, she won't reward me. I won't get any coffee. Yes! You there, hold it for a second. You're the one who tracked the criminal down. Well, that's amazing. Quite the feat indeed. Thank you for your help in catching this Dine and Dasher. Or whatever. I'm done with this. Huh? Hey, you're such a bunch of chumps. Huh? What is this? Great job working that out. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter. Don't you get it yet? How about now? I'm not a real cop. Oh, you should see your faces. We are members of the much-talked-about Shibuya Delight Gang. Members of Delight love the thrill of getting away with crimes again and again, and we're impossible to catch. But that's... You mean actually enjoying running out on checks at restaurants, doing bad stuff, and deceiving everyone? Tip of the iceberg, idiot. Do you really think that'd be enough to satisfy us? You've embarrassed us, and you're going to pay for that. We'll have our revenge. First, I'm going to spread a rumor around that you couldn't catch the guy who did it, the Dine Dash. Best detective around? I don't think so. But such a roundabout kind of revenge won't be enough for us. Catch me if you can. If you can't, we're going to keep doing bad stuff. They've got away! Where do you think those guys are going? I heard something. A gang of thugs who always cause trouble around this neighborhood hang out in the Shibuya subway station. But don't even think about going after them. It's too dangerous. Those guys are criminals. So we should leave this to the police. Here is your fee. Please don't be shy. You did a great job tracking down the criminals. I'm a little worried about what that guy said before about revenge. I know what it is. Revenge is when someone does something bad to you, and so you do something bad back to them in return, right? Oh, why would he say such a thing, though? It wasn't our fault he got arrested. It was his own fault for doing all those bad things. Nothing good ever comes from getting back at someone. Anyway, sorry, should we go after those guys? Yeah. Okay, let's do it. We're off the Shibuya subway station! Those guys are trying to use Digimon for evil purposes. They are probably abusing them all the time. We never use humans for anything. I never want to have that kind of relationship with a human. It's like the Terramon says. Pet Terramon on the head. Pet Terramon on the head. Pet. Thanks, Tripmon. I've calmed down a bit now. Let's go kill them. I wonder if those guys are in here. Let's go! I'm gonna have to heal first. I'm a little worried about this one, but it might be a DLC quest. You've come. I've been waiting for you. Actually, I have a request. Although I admit it's not quite as simple as that. It's a matter of fate. I have a case with your office. Please do take a look. Thank you in advance. Okay, that was weird. I didn't even know she had a case. I wonder where those guys are. This is the same subway, right? Wait, is Terramon gonna help me in fights? That'll be adorable. Hope we're going the right way. Probably going the wrong way. Probably shouldn't going upstairs. Oh, that's out! Yeah, I went the totally wrong way. Luckily I have this field up, or else I'd be running into encounter probably after encounter. I gotta look up how to get the great challenges activated. Like, do I have to beat Arata's case first and then I can get them, or do I have to... They say you could do it after Chapter 20, but some people say you can do it before Chapter 20, like right before. That's why I'm confused. I don't want to miss him. Because I'd like to fight the last boss, the final stretch of the game, with the strongest team members ever, and those are basically the Royal Knights. At least I want Jessamon. Is this it? Yeah, they wouldn't be in this. Did I go the wrong way again? Oh yeah, this is where you fought the monkey. Huh. Alright, I'll take that. Yeah, everything here is pretty much nothing right now. Oh, I didn't know he was a data type. I probably did, but I just didn't notice. Maybe it wore off? Where am I going? Let's try this one. Wait, is that down? That is up. I probably want to go down. Up leads to the exit. Right, that way behind me is actually a dead end. I call that they're down there, so I'm gonna heal up. High security, my fanny! I keep having enemies appear! Are they down here? Am I going the right way? Ah, there they are! I went the right way. How'd you guys get over here? Well done, you managed to find us. To be honest, you guys just came here to be defeated by us. But, well done anyway. You guys use Digimon, don't you? Well, we happen to be hackers too, so let's go. We are the better Digimon masters, so you will see. I mean, as you will see. Here, I brought this along with me. Use it to fight this guy. What? Supreme Locomotionmon? That's probably not its name. I completely forgot what this thing's called. Ground Locomon! Ground Locomon! This is a Digimon I found around here recently. After we had a little chat or two with him, he became a nice, obedient little slave. The pride of delight has been insulted. Avenge me, little Digimon. Put the hurt on them. So basically they're saying they didn't win the first time they met him. It took time. He's doing the same thing we usually do. It's data type, which means I have the right party for the job. Oh my god, Terriermon is fighting with us! Attack field break. Hey, if I can weaken his attack, I'll go for it, man. Lightning spear piercing damage. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, this is easy. Yeah, you're done. I can't believe I was worried about this. Oh no! Oh no! Aw, I feel bad for him. Oh, Ground Locomon! Please don't kill me! What? But that doesn't make any sense! How could that Digimon be defeated so easily? Never. I'll never forgive you! Digimon are not tools for you to use! We are flung into this world we don't know. Every day we struggle with terror and fear! There are Digimon being terrorized by humans, but there are also Digimon who believe they can be friends with humans. Friendship between humans and Digimon. That Ground Locomon probably thought that. Humans are... Terriermon, that's enough. All humans are like that. I'm your friend, Terriermon. Tripmon. That's true. You're not like that, Tripmon. You help any human who is in trouble, and even Digimon like me as well. We haven't spent much time together, but even so, I know. You are kind and warm-hearted, Tripmon. Like Tripmon said, give yourself up to the police, reflect on what you've done, and consider it's right. Even people like you can turn things around, so I'm going to try to trust in you. Yes, I will leave immediately. Well, I guess this has turned out well then. Wouldn't you agree, say? Well, Tripmon, I think that about does it for my case. You know, the reason I picked you wasn't just because you are a capable detective. I wanted to make friends with humans, but I myself was afraid of them. So I asked you guys because you have a good reputation among Digimon. Humans like those guys and I will never understand each other. Some part of me will always be afraid and never want to be around them. But when I see you, I understand. Whether it's a Digimon or a human, you have a way of looking at someone and gaining their trust. So I would like to be able to look people in the face and be honest. Like you, I'd like to be able to make friends without being afraid. More than that, I want to go out and tell the Digimon of the world that there are humans like you, and they don't need to be afraid. And finally, I'd like to ask you something, Tripmon. My hand may be small, but Pinky, please? Pinky, promise? Promise me, however hard it may be, you will never give up, and will create friendships between Digimon and humans, and do your very best. It's a promise. Yeah. Well, anyway, it was really awesome how you dealt with that case, Tripmon. Thanks. Okay, I'm off then. See you later. Whoa, what was that? Well, it looks like things went just like the client hoped. You and Terriermon have both really grown up a lot, I feel like. Mirai, what have you done?! Mirai! You have flung me into a situation, which I do not mind, but still, it's crazy. Guys, tune in wait, no. I must check something. Wait. Then I have to go to this thing manually. Digiline. That's the... Digi Field Guide. Well, guys, I'll catch you later. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and join the series. Catch you next time. We got a lot more TLC quests to do. Mamma mia. Stay classy, Internet. Doodles!